This is the L2C Media Network, and this is Sports Final with Steve X-Man Dexter. And here he is on a, well, I'll let him do that. By the way, it's sponsored in part by the L2C Media Network. And now with the headlines and the details of a wild day in sports. Here's Steve. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome. Good evening. Actually, good morning. We're a little late, but hey, we have reason. And boy, what reason we have is purely strange, if not pneumatic. Okay, let's just do this. We got NASCAR. We got a whole lot of sports to cover. But of course, if there was
it's Gary Goodspeed. Hello.
A song that I can do, it would be U2's Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Because, oh boy, I'm going to say it right now. If anyone's brackets are still alive after tonight, oy vey.
The temperature's rising quickly.
Okay. Because, man, oh, Manischewitz did everything just, I mean, wow. That's all I can say about Sunday and the tournament. Let's go straight to it. Second round, 8th seed Loyola Chicago defeated number one seed Illinois. Another Big Ten team goes into the toilet, 71-58. Number one Baylor defeated number 9 Wisconsin, 76-63. 11th seeded Syracuse downed 3rd seed West Virginia, 75-72. Arkansas, 3rd seed Arkansas, defeated 6th ranked Texas Tech, 68-66.
You're right. My danger lands are rock hard, baby.
2nd seed Houston eliminated 10th seeded Rutgers by 3, 63-60. And how's this Cinderella story? 15th seeded Oral Roberts took care of 7th seed Florida, 81-78. 5th seeded Villanova over 13th seeded North Texas, 84-61. 12th seeded Oregon State over 4th seeded Oklahoma State, 80-70. Wow. Let's go to the bracket Brigadis. And let me tell you, oh boy. No, we shouldn't go to the contest bracket. We should go to the bracket.
I'm Judy Ken 7.
Okay. Let's let's go to it.
She's gonna have to make that tough choices. Can't we be housing? Yes, we can't.
All right, here we go. Let's get to the tournament bracket, round 3 to be exact. You gotta be kidding me! You don't even have those printed up yet, people. My God, my God, my God. Come on, boys and ghouls. Let's there we go. Thank you. Okay, let's start at the West. Monday 40 on CBS. It's number 1 Gonzaga going up against number 8 Oklahoma. 6:10 p.m. on TNT. You got 5th ranked Creighton going up against 13th ranked Ohio. Then at 9:40 on CBS, 6th ranked USC going up against 3rd ranked Kansas. Noon, it'll be 7th seeded Oregon up against Iowa. Now in the East, you got Michigan, number 1 seed Michigan, meeting up with LSU. That'll be 7:10 on CBS. 7:45 Monday on TBS. It'll be 5th seed Colorado going up against 4th seed Florida State. About 5:18 TBS. We'll have 11th seed UCLA and 14th seed Abilene Christian. Nick Mantis will be watching that game. 8:45 p.m. will be 10th seeded Maryland going up against 2nd-ranked Alabama. Of course, Maryland did win. I thought it was they defeated Connecticut. So on the other side of midnight, let's give you this one. Syracuse in the to be announced in the other Sweet 16. 11th seeded Syracuse going up to number 2 seed Houston. Then we got 8th seeded Loyola Chicago going up against 12th seed Oregon State. Then we got 3rd seeded Arkansas up against 15th seeded Oral Roberts. There's going to be a lot of oral jokes. And number 1 seed Baylor going up against number 5 seed Villanova. Of course, times to be announced for the South and Midwest portion of the Sweet 16. Wow. That is incredible. I mean, that is truly incredible. So, if your bracket is now like mine, you've totally lost it. Okay. So that is the Sunday in Turning Land. I gotta point my point here.
It's too tough
for you, and here they are. National Football League. The Colts' Kenny Moore calls his 4 months with the Pats depressing and robotic. Bill Belichick has established himself as one of the best NFL coaches of all time. He has more Super Bowl wins than any other coach with 6, and more Super Bowl appearances and playoff wins as well. The Patriot Way is a term that has been thrown around when attempting to describe the kind of atmosphere Belichick has fostered in Foxborough. And with how serious its leader is, one could imagine that environment is built on discipline, focus, and hard work. That Patriot Way, however, is not for everyone. During a recent interview with Go Long Indianapolis Colts, Tyler Dunn, quarterback. Let's try again. During a recent interview with Go Long, with Tyler Dunn of Go Long, I'll speak right. Indianapolis Colts cornerback Kenny Moore described his 4 months with the New England Patriots as a low point in his life. If you don't recall, Moore was actually picked up by the Patriots as an undrafted free agent, 17, but didn't make the final roster. Moore described the atmosphere in New England as militaristic, so much so that he wanted to quit. He said he butted heads with his position coach in Josh Boyer, which only added to his unhappiness. If this is what it was like playing with one of the best teams in the NFL, it could only get worse with another club. Well, to say it, that was, quote, that was one of the low spots in my life, because that's really when I felt like I'm probably not built for this league. And having that feeling of you're not good enough, that's a bad feeling. You feel like you don't belong. I lost all of my joy and passion. I didn't even want to play football. I didn't want to go to work anymore. I was depressed. I was trying to get my way out of it, end quote. With this kind of pressure compounded by the fact that he was an undrafted free agent trying to make an active roster, Moore said he dreaded going to work. Now, despite a fairly impressive preseason, Moore was part of the Patriots' final cuts heading into the 2017 regular season. Belichick told Moore they liked him, but that it was a numbers game. Turned out to be a blessing in disguise as the Colts picked him up not long after, and he became a full-time starter in his second season with Indy. Fast forward to today, and Moore is coming off his most impressive season with the Colts, putting up career numbers all across the board in 2020. In 16 games played, he posted 80 combined tackles, 13 passes defense, and 4 interceptions. It's hard to argue against the way Belichick and his staff operate because of the success they have found. Some may argue that success left with Tom Brady, but that hasn't stopped some big-time free agents from signing with Belichick this offseason. To be continued.
The only way.
And let's keep going.
Things look dark, but on the sunny side, an inseparable barrier now divides us.
And let's keep going. Okay. In Major League Baseball,
I can't hold it any longer. Get ready for this,
here we
bombshell.
go.
I'm pregnant.
Here, what happened?
Once again, my wife slumbers deep.
Despite a smoldering spring performance, Royals top prospect Bobby Witt Jr. will open the 2021 season, believe it or not, in the Miami Roosevelt. The Athletic reports that the 20-year-old infielder had raised hopes that he might crack the opening day active roster with a 289, 325, and 526 slash line in the Cactus League play. However, that's a span of just 40 plate appearances and per Baseball Reference estimates. Those numbers have come against pitchers that average out as being a bit below Double-A in terms of quality. The Royals' decision to demote Witt may lead to accusations of service time manipulation in some quarters, but that's almost certainly not the case here. The reality is that he's 20 years old, whose regular season experience as a pro amounts to 37 games at the rookie league level in 2019. As well, Witt managed an OPS of just 670 over those 37 games. No prudent organization is going to jump a coveted prospect from rookie ball to the highest level because of a hot spring and positive returns from the alternate site in 2020. Long term, however, Witt has impressive potential. R.J. Anderson of CBS Sports recently ranked Witt as number 14 on his list of the overall top 50 prospects. That boom or bust profile means the Royals should proceed cautiously with Witt's development, and that's precisely what they're doing. If Witt continues producing in his first taste of the high minors this season, then it seems likely he'll be promoted to Kansas City at some point in 2021, perhaps as their shortstop of the present and future.
I just thought he was fast. Oh! Is there anything I can do? And just please feel free to say no.
Stare intently into my eyes and don't look away. Don't look away, Larry. Gaze into my eye. Oh, why are your hands
Okay.
sweaty? They're harder, Henry.
The Honda Classic was won for the first time. Was won. Matt Jones scored his first PGA Tour victory in years. There we go.
Oh, no. Tighter, Billy. I need you to
Okay, let's.
Need it harder, my boy.
All right, we continue on. Let's go to our.
Yeah, I'm Cork, my baby. Oh,
Okay, let's.
And now back to the office. Oh, really?
Get to all the soccer scores. And here we go. We go with the FA Cup sixth round. Chelsea over Sheffield United 2-0. Leicester City over Manchester United 3-1. Premier League, West Ham United and Arsenal tied at 3. Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa 2-0. Tottenham wins. In Scottish Premiership action, Celtic and Rangers tied at 1. In the FA Women's Super League, Tottenham Hotspur women 1, Bristol City women 1. The FA Women's National League Northern Premier Division was postponed, as was the Southern Premier Division. Spanish La Liga, Getafe and Elche ended in a 1-1 tie. Valencia 2, Granada 1, Villarreal 2, Cadiz 1, Atletico Madrid 1, Alaves 0, Real Sociedad 1, Barcelona 6. Wow, German Bundesliga action. Mainz 2, Hoffenheim 1, Hertha Berlin 3, Bayer Leverkusen 0, Freiburg 2, Augsburg 0. Italia, Serie A. Atalanta over Hellas Verona 2-0. Benevento and Juventus 1-0. Benevento won that one. Sampdoria defeated Torino 1-0. Lazio over Udinese and I the nephew 1-0. AC Milan over Fiorentina 3-2. Napoli over Roma 2-0. In French league action, there was a lot there. Lens over Strasbourg 2-1. Brest and Angers tied at 0. Reims 1. Dijon 0. Montpellier over Bordeaux 3-1. Nantes and Lorient tied at 1. Nimes over Lille 2-1. And Paris Saint-Germain over Lyon 4-2. Australian A-League action, Brisbane and Wellington tied at 1. Adelaide and Newcastle 4-1. Austrian Bundesliga, Reinhold Fatach 2, Gundesmatis Ried 1. Admira Wacker Molding and Sturm tied at 0. Pelles Wack 5, Austria Vienna 3. Polacto Hartberg and Spurzu St. Poland tied at 3. Swarovski Tirol and Rapid Vienna tied at 1. Belgian soccer, Royal Antwerp defeated Club Brugge 2-0. Michelin over Oud Heavily Living 2-2. Anderlecht 4, Zoet Waregem 1, Ghent 1, Cercle Bruges 0. Danish Super League action had Aalborg 0, Odense Bold Club 2, Lyngby 2, Horsens 1, Brøndby and Aarhus in the middle of the street tied at 1. Midtjylland 5, Vetti 0, Nordsjælland 2, Sonderlitz 1, Randers 2, Copenhagen 1. We're going back. We're supposed to go down, boys.
I'm so thankful I found you again, even if it was only for a moment.
Okay. The Dutch League, Zwolle over Vento 2-1. Alkmaar over Eindhoven 2-0. Vitesse and Willem knotted at goose eggs. Hercules and Sparta Rotterdam tied at 1. Ajax 5, Den Haag 0. Greek Super League, Astris Tripolis and Panathinaikos 2-2. Olympiacos 1, Aris 0. Salonka 3, Athens 1. Portuguese Primeira Liga action. Rio Ave and Belenenses, goose eggs. Furnace and Boa Vista 1-0. Famalaco over Martimo 4-0. Beneficia 2-0 over Sporting Braga.
There he is, David. This was always his fate.
Swiss Super League, Luzern and Sion 1-1. Vaduz and Serviette 2-1. Young Boys 4, Zurich 0. In the Turkish League, Antalyaspor 3, Erzurumspor 1, Konaspor 1, Alanspor 0, Denizlispor and Istanbul Basaksehir 0-0.
We are alone.
And Besiktas and Fenerbahce 1-up.
I'm here, Gary.
And there you are.
Look.
Okay. What more can we say? But that was some great scorage. So okay, get a hold of. Of course, WWE has decided to poo can Charlie Arnold, which means she'll be permanently on ESPN. Stay tuned. That's it. That's it. Wow. All right. Let's freak out. How do we freak out? Simple. We got scores. We got the scoreboard. And then we're calling it a night. By the way, hello to my Facebook friends, to Twitter friends, to Twitch friends, to Minds and Gab friends, and Instagram friends, and friends on TikTok. Okay, let's go to the scoreboard, and I'm going to talk to my producer and say, we're doing good? We're doing good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. It is almost 1 o'clock, and we're let me just do it this way. 2 minutes left on this little broadcast. Man, I love these 30 minutes. But actually, this is a special half-hour edition of our show because, frankly, not much happening in the realm of sports. So, let's get to some of the action, shall we? In fact, can we start off with Aussie football? Yes, thank you very much, boys. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much over there in the control room. You pop up the AFL scoreboard. I love it. All right, let's get to it. We're going to end at 1:15. So, as we do it with proper. Okay, in the Australian AFL, the Australian Football League, St Kilda Saints defeated the Greater Western Sydney Giants 13-8-86 to 11-12-78. West Coast Eagles beat up the Gold Coast Suns 12-11-83 to 8-10-58. In the AFL Women, it was Adelaide Crows 12-6-78. Western Bulldogs 3-4-22. The Melbourne Demons over the Fremantle Dockers 5-7-37 to 4-8-32. Let's get you some of the scores from basketball and whatever else we got for you. So, as we begin it, we sing it. No action tonight, but there will be action tomorrow. I have this strange feeling. All right, let's take that wild ride down to Mississippi and let's finish up the job and finish up the show. We got about 15 minutes left. Wow. Okay, let's get to the Italian basketball. Did you do the NBA? No, we didn't. Let's do that now, shall we? Indiana Pacers beat the Miami Heat 109-106. Oklahoma City Thunder over the Houston Rockets 114-112. New Orleans Pelicans 113. Denver Nuggets 108. Boston Celtics 112. Orlando Magic 96. Brooklyn Nets over the Washington Wizards, 113-106. Cleveland Cavaliers over the Toronto Raptors, 116-105. Chicago Bulls wasted the Detroit Pistons, 100-86. In overtime, it was Philadelphia 76ers 101, New York Knicks 100, Phoenix Suns 111, Los Angeles Lakers 94, Dallas Mavericks 132, Portland Trailblazers 92. In Italy, Liga A, Treviso over Cremona 86-85, Olympia Milano over Cantu 78-57, Venezia over Trieste 87-69. Bing that bell. Thank you. Spain, we got the following. In overtime, it was Morbank Andorra over Menares, 92-86. Gran Canaria over Gipuz Coa, 90-81. Real Madrid over Real Betis, 95-77. Barcelona over Valencia, 80-64. Baskonia over Bilbao, 85-72. Let's go to the baseball, Japanese baseball. And it goes like this. Chunichi Dragons over the Nippon Ham Fighters, 9-2. Hanshin Tigers, New York Buffaloes tied at 1. Seibu Lions over the Yakut Swallows, 8-6. Hiroshima Carp and the Fukuoka Silverhawks 2-1. Yomiuri Giants beat the Rakuten Golden Eagles 8-4. Major League Baseball preseason games. Minnesota Twins beat Baltimore Orioles 12-7. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Boston Red Sox 9-4. Miami Marlins defeated the Houston Astros 4-2. Detroit Tigers over Philadelphia Phillies 5-3. Atlanta Braves over Tampa Bay Rays 11-1. New York Mets over the Washington Nationals 6-2. New York Yankees over the Toronto Blue Jays 8-3. Chicago Cubs over Cincinnati Reds 11-6. Cleveland Indians over the Texas Rangers 7-2. Kansas City Royals over the Colorado Rockies 6-1. San Francisco Giants over Los Angeles Dodgers 10-4. Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago White Sox ended in a 4-4 tie. Seattle Mariners over Milwaukee Brewers 3-1. San Diego Padres over the LA Angels 4-1. In South Korea, it went like this. KT Wiz swung 4-2 over the Doosan Bears. Hanwha Eagles over the LG Twins 3-2. Lodi Giants over the Kimoon Heroes 6-1. NC Dinos over the SSG Landers 11-3. Samsung Lions over the Kia Tigers 10-7. Third inning, the Hanwha Eagles over the Doosan Bears 7-3. Fourth inning, the KT Wiz swung over the LG Twins 5-1. Fourth inning, Lodi Giants and the SSG Landers tied at 2. And the Kia Tigers just scored over the NC Dinos in the fourth, 2-0. We got one thing left to do, and that's NHL scores. And then we'll check in with Mandy and Wyatt. This should be exciting.
Please, no.
Oh my God, Rachel, it can talk.
Please, I just said we don't.
So,
Oh, don't hurt him, Rachel, please.
Please.
Let's get the NHL done.
Oh, come on, Rachel, he's saying please.
And very short list here. Let's go to it. I'm taking the earphones off because I can do it this way. Here we go, folks. Penguins Devils postponed in a shootout. The Nashville Predators defeated the Dallas Stars 4-3. Tovalin for Nashville, 1 goal, 2 assists. Delandria for Dallas, 1 goal. Forsberg for Nashville, 1 goal. Let's keep going. LA Kings over the Golden Knights of Vegas, 3-1. Peterson for LA, 41 saves. Doherty got the second star, and Kapitar for Los Angeles, 2 assists. Stanley Cup defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning over the Florida Panthers 5-3. McElnay for Tampa Bay 29 saves. Killorn for Tampa Bay 1 goal. Gord for Tampa Bay 1 goal, 1 assist. Devils 2, Penguins 1. Brett for New Jersey 1 goal. Jerry for Pittsburgh 33 saves, and Blackwood for New Jersey 25 saves. let's give you an update on What the Wizard, the Portal of Echoes. If they go over, I will be wearing the red flannels on say our good nights and everything else. Man, this has been a 45 minutes.
Oh my god, that's fine.
Oh, come on.
Seriously. To be honest,
I
the
wanna
fact that
wait.
you put up with such a toxic friend like Rachel
Anyway,
shows how much
let's hurry up and get to Eternal Armor. Come on, thank you. It's getting close, getting close. 17 days left. Mindy's 76.90. And we're about to hit the last thing here before we say our goodnights. And we can tell you right now, Wyatt Holidays, What the Wizard, not What the Wizard. What the Wizard was Mandy's. Wyatt Holidays, Eternal Armor has, ladies and gentlemen, broke the big one-time $5,385 right there. Huzzah!
in the same bag I left my vinyls in. You need to pretend with brainwashed by my magic, alright?
Huzzah and huzzing.
Like those people, or you're getting snarked. Sorry, I'm really not usually this mean boss in this. I'm just mad at myself because I left all my fucking shit at home.
And that's it for us. We got to say thank you for joining us on this special edition of our broadcast. We're back Monday, regular time. Well, actually, yeah, I think we're back Monday night. Monday night, midnight? Okay, thank you. Monday night, midnight Eastern time. Please watch us then. We'll see you on midnight because of the NCAA tournament continuing. Gee, it's going to be fun. You thought Sunday was bloody. I can't wait till Monday. Thanks, everybody. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. See ya!